Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings to everyone. Welcome to Verify Halal TV. I am Nur Iziati and I will be the host for today. Alhamdulillah, our guest today is Dr. Abdelbasset Benzertiha, the Technical Manager at the Polish Institute of Halal in Poland. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Abdelbasset.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dzień dobry wszystkim.
Thank you so much for joining us today, inshallah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's my pleasure to be with you today. Thank you. First of all, I am Abdelbasset Benzertiha, and I am Algerian. I came to Poland in 2014. So I came for study at first. Yeah, I finished my veterinary degree in Algeria in the National High School of Veterinary in Algiers. Then I finished my master degree in Poland. And after that, I finished my PhD in animal science in 2020, and I am in the halal field since 2015, always with Polish Institute of Halal. So this is my passion. Yeah, thank you. Actually, yeah, in the halal, I always like working in the field which I can contribute to the ummah, to the society, and halal is one of these fields. So it helped me a lot to be a part of the society, to help the Muslim ummah in non-Muslim countries. So basically, it happened in 2015, as every student, yeah, is looking for work and during the studies. So I was looking for work and mainly in the halal field, because halal in Poland is popular. And I found Polish Institute of Halal, and by that time I got contacted by His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Saleh Nassir, the founder of Polish Institute of Halal. And since that time I started working as a halal supervisor at the beginning, yeah, and then as a halal auditor, then I became the halal technical manager of Polish Institute of Halal. And I am really satisfied with this job, because it is like my passion. It is helping me, and alhamdulillah, yeah, always we say alhamdulillah, because this helps us to serve ummah. Actually, to become a halal certifier, in my opinion, it's first of all, it's a responsibility. Yeah. Then it is a challenge in non-Muslim countries. And after that, the third thing is it is a dawah as well. Yeah, because you serve Muslim people, yeah, to get the halal food, which is the most basic thing for Muslims. It is a responsibility, it is a challenge, and it is also a dawah, which also help us to do and to face these challenges. Yeah. And basically, in non-Muslim countries, yeah, as a minority, yeah, Muslims, we are very minor in Poland, yeah, and most companies in Poland do not have Muslim employees. So, and to find a Muslim employee, or to find a Muslim controller, or to find a Muslim supervisor, it's not easy, yeah, in non-Muslim countries. So this is one of the challenges which we are facing. And of the responsibilities, yeah, we have to be more responsible. Yeah, we have to face the responsibility to serve the ummah and to give a really like a halal, 100% halal tayyib product, which goes to all around the world. So this is these are the things. And third, also another thing that in Poland, for example, the clients or the companies, they are not familiar with halal. Yeah, so we are also to conduct a training to the companies and to explain what is halal, how they conduct the halal, how they create their halal management system in the company, and how to get their halal product certified by the end, and how to sell their halal product in a good manner, in a good way, to reach the final consumer. the history of Polish Institute of Halal, or in Polish language it is Polski Instytut Halal. Actually, it starts before I came to Poland, and it always comes to His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Saleh Messih. He created and he launched Polish Institute of Halal, and because he had a very long experience with halal, and he's like very long time in Poland, so since 83, so it's almost 40 years in Poland, and he started with halal at the beginning, and we to be honest, halal in 2000 or in 90s is not like halal in 2020. There is a very big difference, and by 2010 there is a need for a halal certification body, which certify clients according to international standards. There are standards which came out, and we have to certify according to the standards, not according to a guide, or it is according to international standards. So that's why Polish Institute of Halal was created by Dr. Mohammed Saleh Messih in 2010. And after that, the creation starts and the procedures start to be implemented, and in Poland first. Then by 2015, 2016, we start to get accredited by international accreditation bodies. And Alhamdulillah, since 2017, we are accredited by Emirates International Accreditation Center in IAC. We're one of the first in Europe. And since that, we are accrediting according to many scopes, according to the GSO, EAE, and SMIC standards. And after that, Alhamdulillah, we got our recognition from JAKIM, Malaysia. And then, Alhamdulillah, this also gave us a very positive impact. And then we got the recognitions from MUIS from Singapore. Then we got listed from the Ministry of Public Health in Qatar. And then finally, we got our recognition from SFDA from Saudi Arabia. And Alhamdulillah, we are the most accredited halal certification body in Poland, and one of the largest halal certification body in Eastern Europe and in Europe, Alhamdulillah. In Poland, there were many shifts. For example, in 2013, there was some issues in halal in Poland, where the government wants to ban the non-stand of poultry. But after that, they resigned from the regulations, and it is now allowed. Alhamdulillah, Polish government is very open for that, for halal, because they see the potential of halal. And for example, Poland is one of the unique countries in Europe, that they allow non-stand, chicken non-stand or poultry non-stand, And this is a very positive also to Polish Institute of Halal. And Alhamdulillah, this is how Polish Institute of Halal, always we are hoping, and to continue in this path. Alhamdulillah. The Muslim population in Poland, we are a minority, And if you count Poland, it's a big country, And it's about 40 million population, in total, in Poland. And according to some statistics, they are not precise statistics, but it is estimated to be about 35 to 40,000 Muslim in Poland, and this is less than 1%. It's a very low percentage, comparing to the society. The non-Muslim consumer, or the non-Muslim clients, of course they find the halal as a potential market. This is because Poland is very well known by halal in Europe. It is known country, and they find a very big potential because they see how halal is increasing, and what is the market to be targeted, because it is estimated by 1.7 or 1.8 billion Muslim around the world, around the globe, and this is a very big market for non-Muslim clients and for non-Muslim producers, and they export many products to the Muslim countries, and the thing that now they see that, for example, if a client, a company is certified, yes, they see what is the benefits they get after getting the halal certificate, and what the doors they open, yeah, after they get the halal certificate. Because after getting a halal certificate from a reliable certification body, you will get the doors open, yeah, for your product, and you can sell your products globally, yeah, to the Muslim countries, yeah. And in my opinion, yeah, it is they see the Polish companies or the Polish clients, they see what is the potential of the halal, and how they can widen their market. For example, I would like just to give an example, yeah. In 2020, like last year, there was a regulation in Poland about animal welfare, yeah, and they want to ban the non-stand slaughtering of poultry. Yes, so they tried to do that, but who argued more about stopping this regulation to be the producers, the farmers, yeah, because they are non-Muslims, but they see their potential. If this will be banned, they will lose very, very big share of the markets, yeah, which is the export to the Muslim countries. Yeah, of course, by the contribution from our side, yeah, and by the contribution also of the producers, yeah, we stop this regulation to be happen. And alhamdulillah, yeah, now this regulation which they put in place like in 2020 now is frozen, and alhamdulillah, yeah, we can serve the ummah, we can serve the Muslims with, for example, a poultry which is started non-stand, yeah, according to the Islamic standards and regulations, alhamdulillah, yeah. Always the attracting place is the capital. Yeah, the capital. Yeah, that Warsaw has the highest number or the highest population or the Muslim population. There are about 3 mosques in Warsaw and around Warsaw, and if you compare now 6 years ago and now, yeah, you will see very big difference, yeah, in the Muslim population. And always there is an increase in the Muslim population, yeah, in Poland. And basically Warsaw has the highest Muslim population. And there are also some other big cities, yeah, like Krakow, yeah, Krakow. It's a very beautiful city. It's a touristic city, yeah, touristic place. So many Muslim people, they come to visit Krakow. There is also Poznan. Poznan also is a city for students. Yeah, so many Muslim students, they come to Poznan, they come to Łódź or Lublin to study. And there is also Białystok. Białystok also has a quite high number of Muslims. Yeah, there. So actually, it is divided in the cities. If we do not talk about Warsaw, yeah, Warsaw has the highest, but the other cities, the big cities such as Krakow, Wrocław, Poznan, Łódź, Lublin, or Białystok, it is divided, yeah. But to be honest, to be precise, what is the exact number? It's not easy to calculate and to determine, yeah. And this is how it's divided basically in Poland in case of Muslim population. First of all is food sector. I mean, like food processing, manufacturing, yeah, of food. Yeah, for example, agriculture, yeah. Poland is based mainly on agriculture. So if we see statistics, yeah, Poland is the leader in Europe, yeah, and one of the leaders worldwide, for example, in producing of bottom mushrooms, yeah. Bottom mushrooms Poland is number 1 in Europe. In poultry production, chicken production, Poland has the highest share in Europe. So it's the biggest producer in Europe. And if we see some other fields, yeah, such as cereals, yeah, cereals, Poland has the 3rd place. Yeah, the 3rd place in Europe, yeah, as a producer. Potato, yeah, Poland has the second place, yeah, and sugar beets, Poland has the third place. And also, yeah, Poland is very popular by the apple, yeah, and Poland is known by the apple, so it's the first and the leader in Europe, yeah, in producing apple. So basically, Poland is a country in which the raw material is produced. So every raw material is produced, yeah, in Poland, and they can produce because the costs are low, yeah. Poland is not in euro currency, it's in zloty, yeah, but it is what is zloty currency. And this is also reduce the cost, and it is a host country. So many investors, they come, big companies, they come to Poland to invest, to produce the raw materials. So mainly like these are the sectors which Poland is strong and are popular in Poland. And of course in the halal, yeah. And the halal, Poland is number one in non-stunt chicken, yeah, to be exported to Europe, yeah, to Western Europe, such as France, yeah, Great Britain, Germany, yeah, and that's really good opportunity for the producers here in Poland. If we talk about the pandemic, unfortunately, yeah, if we talk about the pandemic affected all sectors. Yeah, some of the sectors were not affected, but if we talk about the halal, yeah, in the sectors, yeah, if we talk about the first wave, yeah, at the beginning of 2020, when everything was locked down, there is no transportation, there is no communication, you cannot travel to another city, only if you are working. There were many restrictions, but these really affects the if we talk about the halal certification, yeah, and it affected the halal certification at the beginning. And if we compare, for example, 2020, the beginning, and 2019, in our situation, the case, yeah, asking for halal certificate was dropped by 70%. Can you imagine? Like, it's very big, yeah, to be dropped in this. These are our internal statistics, yeah. But Alhamdulillah, yeah, after that, in May, in June, the things start to be okay, yeah, and things start to open, and then the companies start to consider, yeah, the certification, yeah. I mean about new clients, new applicants, yeah. If we talk about how it affects our certification process, really it affects the certification process, because when you receive a new clients to be certified, you cannot approve the client unless you get an on-site audit. This is our policy even in the COVID. Yeah, we have a policy for COVID during the auditing during the COVID pandemic, and we conducted also remote audit for some of the low-risk clients, and we faced also a very big challenge to audit the slaughtering. Yeah, because slaughterhouses are mainly the size which we audit. 2020 it affects the business, but Alhamdulillah, yeah, in 2021, yeah, we see that there is normal life comes to, and we see the trends, yeah, and we see that the clients, even there is more asking about halal certification. If we compare 2019, yeah, and we compare 2020, we have very big difference in asking about halal certification, because now people get used to the COVID, and also people get vaccinated. In Poland, the vaccination is going well, so the clients and the business sector always they get vaccinated, so to avoid any risks and to be always on ongoing process. I mean, like to get production ongoing, to get everything is on a positive way. So that's how it looks like, yeah, in case of COVID. And Alhamdulillah, even now there are some very big cases, yeah, in Poland. But this, if we compare it like a year ago, it's not like a year ago, yeah. And people are vaccinated, are used to it, and they are like respecting the restrictions and respecting the rules, yeah, to avoid contamination or to get this virus, yeah. Yes, that's very big challenging. Yeah, it's to the Muslim to come to non-Muslim countries and to get the halal products. Yeah, and especially in a minority Muslim countries such as Poland. But yeah, if we talk about how to get halal products, yeah, we see that like now technology is helping a lot. Yeah, so many of the Muslims who come to Poland, they always rely on apps, for example. They rely on contacting the certification bodies. Yeah. For example, I see that contacting us, they contact us even before traveling. Yeah. Where can we find halal food in Poland? And how can we get a halal food? Yeah, in Poland. Yeah, you can write a halal shop in Poland, but this is not a good way of getting a halal food. Yes, sometimes you get a fake halal shop, and even they write only, "Oh, I have a halal," but they do not respect any rules, anything about halal. Yeah, that's a very big challenging, and to get this the reliable shop or reliable restaurant, halal restaurant, you have to rely on a reliable source. Yeah. For example, sometimes they contacted us, and they say, okay, we need a halal restaurants to spend our time there, to eat food, halal food, in non-Muslim countries, we advise some places. Also, we advise some apps, For example, Verify Halal, Verify Halal is a very good app, which has many products that are certified, and they can search and always. This is, for example, Halal app, Verify Halal app is a reliable source. Because how? Why and how? Because they rely on a reliable source as well. Because they rely only on the accredited halal certification bodies, to get informations. And when the information are loaded on the app, it's very easy for the Muslims to get their halal source. And alhamdulillah, now we are getting more knowledge, and people are getting more information about this, and this helps a lot, alhamdulillah. Poland is known as a host country, yes, and they are very open for any investment. For example, if we talk, as we talked before, halal in Poland is a very big market, to be honest, and the government also gives a very big input on the halal, so that's really good, for the companies who wants to come to Poland and invest in Poland, and especially in the halal business, yes. There are three things also. Poland, location of Poland, if we see the location of Poland, it's in the middle of Europe. So that helps a lot, in case of transports, in case of communications, The location also, the geographical location is also very good. And we said also about the sector, the food sector, for example, the agriculture sector, the source of the raw material. Poland has a very big amount of these. For example, if we talked about apple, we talked about poultry, we talked about mushrooms. There is a raw material. It means like it is cheap, It is attracting, and it is a good quality, according to many quality standards, Polish clients, Polish producers here, they rely too much on the quality and how to get a product produced according to the good manufacturing practice, to the standards, to the quality, to the halal, and this is also had. Also, there is the population, even the local population. It is 40 million. And 40 million is not a low amount, if we talk here in Europe, And also there is a third thing, it is the low cost labor, in Poland. So if you compare Poland, just compare it with the other Western European countries, there is a very big difference in the costs, in the employees' costs, in the energy costs, in the labor, in everything. So Poland actually is a very attractive country, and I advise any producer or any company who thinks about Poland, just come and get your business here in Poland. There are many producers in Poland, and these producers, some of them, they are not aware about the halal certification body. If the halal certification body is a recognized, reliable halal certification body, or just a body which issue a halal certificate. So we have this issue. Actually, I don't have the issue, but the producers have the issue. Sometimes they get a halal certificate, from I don't know from where, and from a company which has no recognition at all, no accreditation, according to no standards, and they get certified, unfortunately, but they cannot sell their products abroad. Maybe they sell it here internally. Maybe they sell it to a specific client, but many doors are closed for them because of the recognition and the accreditation of these halal certification body. For example, many clients, on many countries, they require the halal certification body to be recognized and accredited. For instance, Malaysia and JAKIM, as a pioneer in halal certification body, if you are not recognized by JAKIM, your clients cannot sell any products to JAKIM, and this is really good. To help to avoid these fake certificates and to expand the market. This is one issue, and also a second hope that maybe in the future that the Polish producer, they will introduce their products to the local market, because all the halal products are sold outside, are exported to the Muslim countries or to the European Western European countries where the population of the Muslim population is high. For example, it's hard for Muslims here to find the halal products, but there is a tendency to increase. Some shops, they exist. They get halal products from the local market, and this is a good, and it's helping as well. And these are main two hopes for the producers. Inshallah. Yes, always these events are really good opportunities for all stakeholders to meet, to share their knowledge, to share their products, to share their ideas. And these events are a good opportunity for everyone to gathering and sharing. And it is for the producer, for the consumer, for the suppliers, for the halal certifiers. And everyone can expand their business, particularly if we talk about the events and the halal events in the halal sector. For example, sometimes you go to summits, sometimes you go to expos, and to congress, and you find, for example, people who are specialized in the sector, and they share their knowledge, they share their ideas, and this really helps everyone to share the halal and how the halal should be. And maybe I am not aware of something, I go to a halal event and I get some information from that event which can benefit, in which I can get benefits. And every event is a really good opportunity, and I think that everyone in every sector, he or she or a company must attend the events, any events. Unfortunately, yes, we see that the pandemic restricted many travelings, but technology exists, now virtually we can attend as well. And at the beginning we may not get used to the technology and to virtual events, but by the end they are also beneficial events, and we can get, even there is no physical contact, but always we feel like we are on site and we get knowledge, we get information, and we we always feel and make these events as important as the on-site events as well. Yeah, the physical events. Yeah, it is really a good pleasure for me, to be head of the biggest halal certification body in Poland. And I said before, like, it is also a responsibility, because our decision here, which we make, yes, and our efforts, yes, they are based on, of course, on standards, on how we audit and so on. But this always goes to the final consumer, and the final consumer always rely on the logo, yes, on the logo of the halal certification body. So if a logo is on the product, this of the halal certification, but it means like this product is approved and certified by us, and this is a really good experience, a really good like dawah and service, yes. But also it is a responsibility, yes. You have to be very precise. We have to take everything into considerations, yes. Yes, of course, sometimes you find some challenges, in certifying companies. Sometimes, yes, I was in charge of many audits, in Poland or abroad, yes. And the good thing that in Poland, the clients, they take halal very seriously. So if you implement, or the client implement the halal system, they abide to the rules. So they always go through the standard. They cannot do anything which is behind the standard. So this is really good for us and helps us to supervise, to control, to monitor the halal production and the halal service in Poland. Yeah. As I said, some challenges they may appear. Yeah, some clients, maybe you audit and the client unfortunately doesn't get the halal certificate. There are many situations where unfortunately clients, they are not approved. They do not get positive answers. But what is good also, sometimes you audit a client, for example, this year, and after even 1.5 years, the client tries to implement the halal system and to correct the non-conformities which were found, and they get approved, yes, and they get certified. And even though they change the whole process, the production process, they change it. They put a big investment just to get a halal certificate, because they know what does it mean, a halal certificate, yes. And now I see that I was in some expos, and they are not halal expos, When you talk now about halal, everyone knows what does it mean halal. That's good. So the clients are getting some awareness, and this is really, really good, yes, because if you compare it years ago and now, it's a very big difference, and some of the experience, auditing in Poland. For example, sometimes you audit during the night, at night, because of the production is at night, and this is very exhausting, you audit the whole night. But of course, this also, it's a motivation, because every challenge is a motivation to work harder and to get a product certified correctly. And we are proud of that, alhamdulillah, and we hope to continue on that way, alhamdulillah, inshallah, And this is our aim, to satisfy all parties, all stakeholders, because this is responsibility, and to satisfy the consumer, The consumer is the most important part of the halal certification. So if the consumer is satisfied, the client is satisfied, so everyone is satisfied, inshallah, and we will be satisfied, inshallah. I would like to thank you once again for this opportunity that was given to us to elaborate about halal market in Poland, to elaborate about myself. Yes, thank you, about Polish Institute of Halal. I would like to thank everyone on Halal Verify for the effort that you are giving, for the effort that you are making, and this is a very big opportunity for everyone, to know more about halal, because this interview which we have made, it can be, that reason for someone who doesn't know about halal, he will know more about halal. For someone who doesn't know about Poland, he will know more about Poland. Yes, and of course we thank everyone. Yes, from our side, from Polish Institute of Halal, and we hope to continue in this path. Yes, and I say hello to everyone who is following Halal Verify TV, and thank you.